Golfers, I've got one favor for you. I want you to learn how to hit just one wedge shot for in-between club distances for this year. It's going to become your calibration tool upon which all the other wedge shots are based. Everybody likes a good wedgie, so let's get after it. Hello golfers, welcome back to JD Golf TV, your home for playing better faster. We're going to talk about this wedge shot right now. We'll start with the setup. So much goes wrong at setup, it's almost funny. Number one, you want your stance to be relatively narrow. Let's say your hips are no wider than your heels of your shoes. Don't get the feet outside your shoulders for this. You're going to find striking the ground in the right spot more of a challenge. Then what I want you to do is I want you to lean so that we're somewhere in the neighborhood of 65 to even 75% on the front foot. And from there, go forward, folks. Hanging backward on a wedge shot is a great way to get a face full of dirt, so don't do it. Okay, we're here. There's our good setup, okay? I feel like, and I think I can actually see if I go like this, the notch in my throat, sternoclavicular notch, if you will, is ahead of, on the target side of the golf ball. I think it's a really good idea. Now, the one swing length that we want. Folks, trying to control distance by changing how fast you swing, that's wicked hard. Instead, let's put the same amount of energy into each swing and simply change the length of the club. If you could master the idea of 5 hours on the clock, we got it made. But we're not there yet. Let's just get one. We want to go back and make an L. Now there it goes, and I think I've got it right. I go back and check it, okay? I'm going to take it one more time. Notice I don't shift my weight backward. That would be so bad to do. So I'm going to turn back, make an L. All right, now we're going to try it with a golf shot. Turn back and make an L. And we're going to see how much club head speed. Our first variable, is how much, it's 50 miles an hour. Okay, fine. 49.5. You can see it right there, folks. Now, that's great. That's our first variable. Can I repeat that size and same force reasonably? You don't have to be within 1 yard every time. The pros don't even pull that one off. Okay, good setup. Make an L. Okay, got the feel of it. Okay, club head speed, 48.2. That's not bad for me, and it's not bad for you. Close enough. Now, what we'll have is some other data to look at. We'll bring up, well, it went very straight, but we know how far it went. Let's see. Okay, the prime drivers of how far your golf ball go are the club head speed, how fast you move the club. Now, your club head speed and your carry at actually 50 yards should be terribly close to the same. In this case, 48 club head speed, 46 carry. I might have missed the center of the club face just a little bit. My launch angle was 27, which is low. Okay, I don't mind low 30s launch is great. 27 to let's say 33 is cool with me. Remember, you're not a machine, well, I don't think. And then the spin rate, well, it's got plenty of spin for a 46-yard shot. 7,700 RPMs backspin is good stopping power. Let's see how we do again. All right, check it. Whoop, that was a little short, Dunigan. There we go. Now I feel like I might have took that back a little far. Oh, I didn't. Very good. All right, club speed for, okay, 53. The ball carried 52. Launch angle, once again, is lower than 30. And I am hitting a 60-degree golf club right here, folks. And I'm hitting a 60-degree golf club that has some bounce. And I'm telling you, I'm not sure it really matters because I'm hitting the golf ball so cleanly. Okay? Now, that gives you an idea that I'm hitting that 50-mile-an-hour swing about 50 yards. When we add an hour on the clock, we're going to go now, and this is our calibration. Hey, there, if I take that as 12 o'clock and I go back to 1 o'clock, I ought to get more club head speed and therefore more distance. And that's how you're going to calibrate your distance. That said, that's how simple it will be if you can take this backswing very close to it and create the same amount of club speed. That means that you are producing a very similar amount of force every time, which is really necessary to use this method of distance control. So there's 5 hours. There's 5 hours on the clock. This is 9 o'clock back here, but guess what? I don't care about that one. That's a chip shot. This is distance wedges. So you have 12, 11, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Now you might even have a full swing wedge, which fine. I don't really care if you do. Some people never hit real full swing wedges because the spin rate starts sucking the ball off the green. And while that may look sexy, it really does until your ball rolls off back into the water. Let's try 11. Boy, please look back. Your eyeballs are really, really more accurate than your feel. Use your eyeballs to train your feel, please. All right, 11, same force now, Dunigan. Okay, same launch angle. This kid's on fuego. All right, I gave you 47 yards. Now, that ball, let's see, the last one went 53. I took only 5 yards off. I didn't really take that much club speed off. So what are we gonna do? One, it felt like I used the proper amount of force. It really did. Did I actually shorten the backswing enough? That's all there is to it. Now, I think maybe you can hear it, but I am absolutely hitting these right out of the middle of the face, folks. You can actually see some white stuff in there. So the last swing went back. Oh, that was good. I must have hit it a little bit farther, hit it a little bit harder. Back to 50 yards. Okay, there we go. All right, I am delivering the club the same way every time. The launch angle is the same. Hey, beautiful. Whoa, 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 whoa. 48 miles an hour should go about 50 yards. It went 55. Folks, and the launch angle says, Dunigan, you're delivering a lot less loft than you think. I can't hit a golf ball any better than that. Cannot do it. In fact, I'm going to show you the ball speed. If you are using a 58, which I'm not, I'm using a 60, my ball speed would be faster than my club speed. But what I think there is I am hitting it with enough loft taken off, de-lofted, that I'm actually turning into less loft, so it's going farther than it ought to. Is that a problem? No, as long as I know it's coming. I'm repeating the launch angle, which says I'm giving the golf club the same amount of forward shaft lean, which is a very, very big deal on these distance wedges. You got to have, on average, about 15 degrees of forward shaft lean. So my 60 would be a 45. Got that? We'd call that dynamic loft. I added dynamic loft. So out of a 60-degree golf club, I took 20 degrees of loft off that sucker. That, folks, is why it's jumping. That's why the launch angle is low, and that's why that ball is going farther than it ought to go with the club head speed. Now, it does have a bunch of spin. This is in danger of maybe not stopping as quick as I want, but it's so close I might not worry about it. Look, if I carry the golf ball plus or minus 4 yards of my number, I'm great. I love it. If I've got a 15-footer, am I going to really complain on this in-between yucky distance shots? I don't think so. Now, if I take this baby up, 12, 1, 2 o'clock, I might get a whole bunch different distance. There's a 2 o'clock swing. Got the feel of it. Same old setup, folks. All right, let's see what we got. Here's a good one for you. I had 65 miles an hour, folks. I still launched it at 29 degrees. Dynamic loft of 45 degrees. So it really probably might, 9,400 spin rate. Good God, that's a lot of spin rate. My club speed was 65. My ball speed was 59, but I hit it low. What's that mean? That means, folks, I did not hit that on the sweet spot. And some of these wedges, if you look at my contact on this, these wedges are being hit on the center to slight heel. When I hit it on the toe, it goes nowhere. Now, I love the fact that I did give it enough more swing to create more speed by a bunch. We should have seen that. One caveat, the shoulder, a little dicey. I'm not swinging this full. Honestly, I'm scared to death to swing full. So we're doing wedges. This may be the winter of wedges. It's a wedgy wonderland. Okay, here we go. Can you still find 5 o'clock, or 12 o'clock, Dunigan? Time. That sucked. I pulled that one hard left. My club head speed was too much. Now, that's fine. That ball went way farther because I shut the face out. I could feel it. Sometimes I get, I don't know about wristy, I get armsy with this right arm straightening out way too soon and it shuts the face. Interestingly, the ball goes left, the path goes right. The club face is what's turning too fast. And that leads us to our last point of today. When you hit these wedges, try to use your beautiful hot body to move this club around, not your arm. Here we go. I did just see my friend Chris Como with Scottie Scheffler. They were talking about wedge technique. And Scottie was talking about one of the great wedge players of all time is Steve Stricker. One of the great other is Jason Day. And they hit these shots. Basically, they stiff arm it from here and here. I didn't move, I didn't throw my right arm on it. I'm not trying to hit it full speed. I really felt like I used the big muscles to swing it. And interestingly for me, the ball never goes left when I do that. So get your big muscles, get the clock, master 12 o'clock. Your 12 o'clock may go 60 yards, it may go 40 yards. It doesn't matter how far it goes, it just matters how far it goes. If you can hit it consistently, you're producing the same amount of force. When you hit a shot and it doesn't go your distance, did you change force? Humans are real good at feeling that. Did you miss the hour on the clock you're trying to go? All right, get after it.